Let's awkwardly stare at Norman as I sit up. Alrighty. I think that's it. Alright, let's get started. Good enough. Oh, it has been a while, hasn't it? I don't remember where we left off, but it looks like there's some prompting for us to go shower and use the bathroom. Where we drank our energy drinks. Alright, let's get started on that then. Hello! Welcome.
Sam, Hartman here. Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches in the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous
Hope you're ready
function.
for another movie.
There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
Alright, sounds good. Just invade my privacy all you want. A repatriate doesn't mean someone who can come back to life, which is what Sam is. Very rare ability in this world.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
That's about the most useful tool we're ever gonna get in this game.
You okay?
Oh, big child. We don't have any colors to change it into yet. Alright, had our shower. Any new mail before we head out? Nope, we're good. Let's go then.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
That smells.
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid. Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway. Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Order assigned. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Good morning, Sam.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver. against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it. Timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization. Or the UCA. Or us. And the oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have a look. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope. You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy.
And I succeeded.
Shit.
I don't be so
Tell me
dramatic.
you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? But you put us on the goddamn grid.
Alright.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed.
Turn on my computer.
It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. But
Right. What's next?
west of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Sounds good.
Good work. New order available. Please.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Alrighty.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post.
Let's make a post box. I mean, honestly, I find it pretty unnecessary unless you really have to drop off some packages. But it's okay. For the sake of game. Chronicle gameplay. Looks good. Oh, right, let's deliver all these other packages.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Sounds good. I thought this was the destination, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, let's tip both of them. Ugh. Make the post box and
To build
Deliver
a
notes.
post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
We got one.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
It's okay, boss. We
Weapons
got it.
restrictions lifted.
Very close. Come on, Sam. That was a pebble. My ladder's right behind us. Excuse me. Well. Okay. We didn't use the ladder, but it somehow made us cross the river faster anyway, so. Worked out one way or another. This is the worst place to build postbox. It was raining. When it rains, your structures get deteriorated a lot faster. So do whatever the boss man tells us to do.
I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready.
We're ready. We've been ready. We're born ready. All to craft this post box.
Good work, Sam.
Yep. That's interesting. All those cargoes that other players, story-based, dropped. Fortunately, we're a new player right now, so can't really take up any interested cargoes at the moment. It's so slippery. So where's my music now? It's a lot more sparse now that the gameplay started. One of the only criticisms I have for this game, and probably very similar to most other games, is that we can't play music while we're delivering packages. It's just an absolute shame. You're grateful for your sacrifices.
Come on.
I really doubt it, Sam. When they get their packages, don't forget about us. Well, I guess not in this world. In this world, you'll probably be remembered. Uh-oh. That was not good. There's a Neo camp nearby.
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
Trying
Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
to do our best.
Sam, don't get too close to Mule territory unless you have to. Focus on your deliveries for now.
I'm not trying to get there, huh? Ah, they noticed us. Run, Sam, run! The rain saved us.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
You don't doubt it. And apparently we can like stand in the river to refill our energy drink. Our magical canteen can turn any water, any liquid into energy drinks. I know, game, I know, yes. Timefall's terrible for our packages, but this is as fast as our little legs can run. Which side of the river is this on? Okay, we're on the right side. Stick to it. But the way the pointer is located, it almost felt like it's on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me, Kathy, but let's make some idle chat. How have your day been, if you don't mind me asking? Personally, no, days, okay. Got some work, and was able to come home early, so used to rest that time to get something to eat. BTs. Something to eat and finish some work. Writing my essays.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's okay, it's not flashing yet. Hands directly in front of us. Wow, Sam, come on. Yeah, go away, shoot. Okay. I'll see ya, buddy. I'll see ya. There's some bolts on I forgot the button to hold your breath for a second there. My bad. Man, our packages are taking a beating. Alright, we're safe. Let's go. Run, son, run. Oh no, baby.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Luckily we're so close. Okay, well, essentially we use the poopy too much. When it gets too tired, we kind of just lay flat like this.
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Okay. Man, also look at that bike. Look at that bike that we can't use. It's completely out of batteries. I know, BB, I'm sorry. We're running as quickly as we can. It'll be alright.
Cargo barrel decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Sorry. There's your 60, 30 pounds of metal carried on our back.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you?
We did.
They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Those BTs are just lucky that we don't have a way to damage them yet. Otherwise, those BT areas would be non-existent by now.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Alrighty. Second point connected. So far, so good.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Those are all the signs and materials other players put out.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
It's okay, we'll just keep everything on us right now. Nothing we can really need to put away. Okay. It's okay, BB. You'll recover soon.
Dead man, you there? Little help?
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Good night. Good night. Oh, you're the one who locked yourself in. I thought people come to your room to lock you to your bed when you go to bed, Sam. Alright.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower?
Okay.
It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Get Sam's bath water. Press T to zoom in, apparently. Whoa, look at that.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee routine research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chirelli. Dispensing.
Okay, we're not that dirty. Just one.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
He's gone. Talk to him later.
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Okay then, let's check out these readings. Benjamin Hancock. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare medals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciate you coming through for us. I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after that. Sorry if you got your hopes up, and I've got some more bad news for you, too. You see, different facilities have worked together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without Porter, the whole system falls apart. Whole world even. Anyways, there's this guy, George Baton, over the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth trying to get him to even make the simplest delivery. Keep bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on material at the time. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. George Banton. Oh, you're the dude. Sam the man, more than Oxy, our savior. Things are looking up here in the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We're all bright eyes and bushy tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness would change anyone's tone. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself that this was it. America's done. Everyone's feeling it too. And the mood was just bleak. And then, you waltzed in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed to bring us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking about putting up signs again, even watchtowers too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with meals, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. That's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. I will. Show you how it's done.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Alright then. Sam, I want to drink some of that energy drink. Don't look away from it. I definitely don't want to go through the animation though, it's too long. But feel free to tell me if you want to see it, I suppose. Then we'll watch through it together. is A-okay. So, it's time for us to head out again. Bikeless still, because I got no batteries.
Isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says some woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Seems to be very much contemplating about something.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
All right. Sounds good. Can't remember this.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Alright, we're about to take down a meal camp. It's okay, we got this. Let's do it. Both missions.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
Come on now, they just told us that the printer was dead. Let's take this with us too. We want to throw our bathwater on the BTs and see how it goes.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. The surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. and they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Yes. And
Order assigned.
they spawn where the most BTs are. So the more BTs there are in the area, the more of those crystals there will be.
Keeping on. Keeping on.
Oh,
Weapons
so
restrictions
sad.
lifted.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
I'm gonna see. Who in the world put who put a climbing ladder? A climbing rope on a river. Wait, it might be a good idea to cross the river right now. All yellow. Let's see if there's like a smaller gap. Very close to BTs. Actually, I don't think there's a way to avoid them, unfortunately. What? What did we go this direction for? Oh, to collect crystals. How much do we need? Alright, we do have enough. Time to go to the meal camp. Since crystals don't take any weight, we can collect as much as we want. Basically, no consequences. I don't really want to go out of my way to collect them though, since they're pretty easy to get. We're not going to base right now, we're going to go straight to the meal base first.
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
You got it, boss man. No crystal, huh?
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful, these guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
Sounds fun to me. For you to attack. You can also jump to kick them. And of course the strand, which is going to be our greatest weapon before we get other weapons. Have it out and ready to defend our honor. here. We're close. Also, we also almost slipped down the mountain. Oh, I guess we're already in their area. Okay. I need to put some signs on where their boxes are.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
Slowly minimize noise. I don't know, man. Not really my style.
Find somewhere to hold up. Look around and trust your instincts.
Oh, look the hole. We're the predator. Sorry, which way was it again? I keep getting lost. Is it this way? No, I just go towards where the mules are coming from. Whoa! I didn't even see you. Ow, okay. Alright. Got cocky. Got too cocky. Let's not do that. Let's get our stuff back. Oh, there's one of the boxes. That's what we need. That dude almost tripped. Punch him! Punch him, Sam!
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
Hell yeah. Alright, we'll take the last cargoes and the things we need. Don't really need anything else. Oops. Wrong button. So there's a chip in that cave. Let's go get that first.
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
Sounds good. Oh goodness. We'll submit it when we get back to base. Oh, we're gonna eat some of these. Cover blood. Although we didn't lose any blood, so we don't need it. So it's okay. We don't need a bad gas mask. Not too necessarily. Although later in the game, there will be areas where there's literally poisonous gas that you will need a gas mask for.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off, but it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
Come on, there's no way people... Well, I guess some people might like the human aspect of deliveries, but personally, I feel like that's kind of... I mean, does it really matter what delivers the cargo?
Scanning Bridges ID.
As long as your
ID.
product comes undamaged, right?
Detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Definitely the most important part of it.
Thank
you. I'm back.
Contaminating suit.
Got your part and some lost cargo.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
It's not fall.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Of course. Sam, the legendary delivery man.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
I'm okay. Thank you for your concern. We also have an extra boot already on us.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Sounds good. People think if you have a porter, can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Alright.
See you around.
See you.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work.
Alright. Here's the memory chip.
I'd just about given up on this. I owe you one.
The memory chip isn't too important. It's just little Easter eggs sprinkled upon the world. For boots. CC. Maybe we'll make one more ladder. There you go. Don't really need anything else. We're good. Just ladder.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Okay. Is this the location we're at right now? It is. Look at that. Convenient.
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me. See you around.
See him. Can I craft a generator?
Good work.
What are we doing? Oh, right. We had to recycle the Carillium. That's why. We aren't allowed to leave. How much do we need to give? 100. Okay.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated Carillium levels. Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Good. Have your fill. There's so much crystals out there. Oh, that is incredibly useful. We're going to be making a few of those repair
Excess
sprays.
chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
We're the skilled handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. Okay.
Oh, before I forget. This is for you.
What is it? Why is there so much?
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers.
Okay.
Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Absolutely, but they don't tell you that these don't work on tools. So, if your tools are the one that's disintegrating, unfortunately, it won't be repaired by repair spray.
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated Corellium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Recycle, reuse, reduce. Nice order. Uh-oh. Going to the wind farm. That's scary. The wind farm is scary. But unfortunately we have to go. Main story quest.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
I believe you, but to be perfectly honest, I have never made a bridge in the entire time I've played this game so far. Oh my goodness. It's heavy. You alright, Sam? Actually, you know what?
Order assigned.
Yeah, you know what? Let's put some things in our private locker. I think we got a little too much right now. We'll keep one PCC on us. And just one container spray is enough, honestly. Yeah. And one climbing anchor. We'll keep the grenade on us because we still haven't tested it yet. Alright. Looks good. A lot lighter. Let's go.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
To the wind farm. Basically the scariest location. Early gameplay.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And also where we will be testing our our shower grenade. We haven't gone to that stage yet. Next stage we're gonna be throwing piss at the BTs. Right now we're just throwing some bath water. Now what is up with this Django rats going on over here? Let's contribute to it. Oops. Wrong button again. The original button to get your tools is 1, but as you can see it interferes with my avatar a lot. So I changed it to 2, but the habit of pressing 1 unfortunately stayed. I'm out. That's okay.
Have a pleasant journey.
Turning is so nice and flat in this area. Oh, kind of.
There we go.
The wind farm is as its name suggests.
There we go.
On the wind. And I'm scanning every few seconds. It's the most efficient way to
There we go.
get everything in our vicinity.
There we go.
Yes, Sam, there we go. And also we'll keep a lookout for any wind farm cargoes that's dropped, since that's the way we're going.
Safe travels.
Oh my goodness. Maybe it's just me, but this terrain looks a lot flatter than what I remember. You know, with all this timefall, I'm surprised that there isn't, like, ginormous trees everywhere. You can just throw an acorn down and have some timefall on it, and it grows into a giant red oak in the span of days instead of years. There's constantly BTs, and there's also constantly BTs in this area. So we're gonna be using that cargo's repair spray a lot.
The skin of my teeth.
There's also wind, but it doesn't really do much except knock you around and make you go slower. And also deplete your stamina, as the description states. It's a high level cargo box, but we weren't using it. We don't have any lost cargoes right now. Let's pick up this chip.
There we go.
Oh goodness. You're okay, Sam, you're okay. It's just a little slippery. You are okay.
There we go.
I've also learned a very important lesson going about my way over here. Is that you should not ride a motorbike or drive a vehicle of any sorts past this point on this slope. The amount of bikes I have gotten stuck on this cliff is immeasurable. I cannot count the amount of vehicles I've lost here, getting stuck between these trees and slopes. Yeah, none of these are farm, wind farm cargoes. Really not picking them up. Maybe on our way back, but not while we're going towards the wind farm. There's also BTs. Let's warn other players as well. BTs across beyond this point. So I got our cargo needs a bit of repairing. There we go. Oh my god. Needs more repairing. Right, there we go. It's gonna be good enough for now. That's it. Slowly but surely. It's right in front of us. Not too close. They don't notice us. Oh, there's a baby. There's a baby.
Who would think you were afraid?
There's a baby BTs. Those are literally the most annoying to deal with. Let's recover our stamina. There we go. So let's hold our breath. I know, baby. Sorry. Stressing you out, but stressing me out too. We're both stressed out. Oh. I thought we were clear. Oh, clearly we were not. We do have to stay still to actually see the BTs. While we're moving, we don't see them until BB get to a higher level. Then we'll be able to see them even while we're moving. But right now, our level's too low for that. Where is he? Right in front of us. Oh, shite. Okay. Let's go. Ah! Get out of here. Sam, get out of here. That's not good. We're gonna get dragged. Oh, I have to say, this is probably the first time I've happened in this area. Okay. Run, Sam! Run for your life! I know, I'm sorry, baby. Stressing you out. I'm also getting stressed out. We're gonna stick to the side where there's less tar. There's the less tar there is, so less chances they're gonna get. But this tree! Get out of my way. Screw you, BTs.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Inspirational speech. Sorry, I forgot to throw this bathwater. Dead man. Are you dead man? No. What are you? Skullface? I forgot your name. Dead man's our buddy. I don't think that guy is our buddy. Your package is okay. I'm a little beaten up though. There's your power supply. Power supply for a wind farm. That's funny.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Great. Everything's in order. I appreciate it.
It's mildly damaged. Oh my god, it's 31% damaged? That fall really took it out.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Wasn't careful enough in that BT territory.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Sounds good. Alright. Well, Wind Farm.
About time we did our part. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
I'm not surprised at all that tourists don't come here often. I don't want to come back here.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Right.
That's a request for material transport. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
Alright then. Alright, I guess we'll just take them all. I don't want to be back in a wind farm for a very long while.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is
Sister.
essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward,
It's been
I've
quite
added
a
a little
while, my
something
friend.
to your PCC.
Welcome, welcome.
A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
You finally have a bike. I love all of your vehicles. They're fantastic.
Order assigned.
How have you been, my friend? I've been quite alright myself. I messed up on a simple mistake. I thought I could get through those BTs, but I got cocky. Got cocky and got caught in the tar.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Don't prohibit weapon usage. Also, that bridge is a trap, I'm telling you. I don't know who put it there, but every time I step on that bridge, I get captured by BTs.
Nice.
Every single time without fail, I'm staying far away from it.
There we go.
Sounds like life, Drifter. Your name really do suit you, my friend. Oh, mushroom. Okay, let me show you guys what you can do with this mushroom.
I need to pee.
Pee in it. I have been doing quite well myself, yeah. Thank you for asking. Finally finished my essays. How good of a job I did, I can't even say. It took me 2 weeks to write 10 pages. I'm a very slow writer, as you can probably honestly tell just from my reading. But yeah, other than that, it's been alright. There we go. Give some likes. The golden toadstool. The one time I have my bath water ready and there's no BT that appears, I guess the tar of it kind of concentrated in one area or something. Oh, Luden fan. No, we do want that one actually. Luden fans is a special, like, bunker we don't get for storing. So finding out cargoes in the wild is the only way to get that bunker unlocked. And beside those years, I also got sick again. Hurrah! Back to my cycle of coughing and wheezing. There was some mild rain in California the past few days, and the heat waves with cold nights is really killing me. Seriously killing me. Come on, Sam. You can do it. I'm sorry for whoever uses the next. Go, hot Sam. Go. I know. The wind. Drink some water. Drink some energy drinks. Who in the world put this ladder here? Sorry, you're not using it properly. Okay, we made it through the tough part. We're good now. getting delivered. Get this delivered. Oops. Let's go to Water Central. Yeah, we're heading to the distribution center right now. But where are we going? It's fine, we're close, game. We're close. You don't have to worry about me. Or you don't have to worry about Sam.
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charge it to the generator. Why not give it a try?
Sounds like a fantastic idea. Let's do that as soon as we're able to. Okay.
Fuck.
Another Luden's phone package. Well, let's build a generator here first. Charge up that bike and finally have ourselves very delicate transportation that I will probably honestly lose immediately because I'm very irresponsible. Oops, what was it? And then hold 3. There you go. What's the obstacle?
Okay.
There's a large package from Luden's family. I'll pick that up after we deliver this. Yeah, the roads in this game are questionable at best and absolutely terrible to walk through at worst. But that's the fun. You're over here trying to balance 90 pounds worth of cargo on you while walking through the roughest terrain in mankind.
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
You're welcome.
Bye, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Sam, if you're up for it, you should head over to the distro center out west of Capital Knot and take on an order bound for the city. A hardworking porter could earn himself an extra reward. Check the terminal at the distro center to see what's available.
Sure. Although, let's take a break and deliver the Luden friends. Apparently it's a Easter egg, like it's like a celebrity or something that got their face put into the game. Similar to Norman. But I have no idea who he is. So I'll point it out when he appears.
Good morning, Sam.
Morning. Don't wink at me, Norman. Apparently Norman's only request when he got his body scan was to make him, give him more muscles. According to an interview I'm Conan. So many emails. Let's see. Benjamin H. Test order. I want you to look for some less cargo. You're doing very well, Sam Bridges. I guess I should expect nothing less from a great deliverer. Though, yeah, I've heard the stories. Rumor has it that you're a big Half-Life fan since we were reunited. Once we were reunited, but now we've been scattered all over. That's why we've got to keep working, right? Anyways, listen, I've got a favor to ask. I want you to find some lost cargo for me. You know the river to the north of the distribution center west of capital Knot City? Just follow it northeast from the center and you should spot it, what you're looking for. It's a cube. It ought to be easy to spot. You've probably never seen anything like it before, so don't blame me. I don't blame you for being leery, but it's not dangerous. It's really, really important to me, important as life itself. If you manage to find the cube, it would be great if you take it to the distribution center west of capital Knot City. I'll chuck a bunch of, your way in exchange, of course, plus a little something extra, too. You're the only one who can help me, Sam. I'm counting on you. Jake Wind. My hard work is paying off. Dear Sam, I wonder where you are right now. You know, Jake Wind is kinda sussy. There's so many fanfics written about him. Of his letters. Anyways, if it's somewhere powered by our wind farm, if anyone should be benefiting from our work, it's you. Until you brought us into the network, we could only provide power to a small region. Now we can send it to big cities and beyond. I'm still not 100% on the details, but basically transmitting it via the beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to increased distances, so we can go as far as we needed to. Good thing we kept the faith in the second expedition and kept this place properly maintained. You made our efforts worthwhile. We can't thank you enough. Benjamin H. How about taking a break in a private room? You've been working hard, Sam. Your porter grade ought to go through the roof if you keep this up. I wonder, though, how's your BB doing? Even if you're feeling fine, it might be a good idea to give the little guy a break from time to time. I don't know. I can't help but empathize with BBs, I guess. Maybe because I'd be one too if my last name began with a B, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, head down to one of those underground facilities, private rooms, I mean, and take a load off. That's my advice. Your BB will thank me for it. Thank you for it. See you around, Sam. Still alive, new guy. Sam, how are you doing out there? For a newbie, you're quite the workhorse, huh? Timefall's probably taking its toll on your equipment, am I right? Maybe some of your kit's not even usable anymore. Well, don't jump the gun and throw that stuff away just yet. One thing you can do with your old equipment is to a delivery terminal and recycle it. You can then fabricate yourself a shiny new whatever to use instead. Don't know if you're aware, but the whole recycling system is operated by the Bridget Strand Foundation. That's right, the president herself set it up as a mean to convert busted tools to gear back into usable resources. On the other hand, if your equipment's only halfway to broke, but you still want to part ways, you could use Share Locker to donate it to another porter whose need is greater than yours. You may well end up getting a like or two from your generosity. Never mind the warm fuzzy feeling of having helped your fellow men. Of course, the system works both ways, meaning you can snag some stuff other porters have put in Share Lockers too. If you're the one who could do with a helping hand. Anyways, both the recycling system and the Share Lockers have their uses, and it's up to you to pick which method best suit your needs at any given moment. You've still got a lot to learn, I guess, but you'll figure it all out in no time. I've got high hopes for you, kid. How's BB doing, Sam? About cargo condition in your porter grades. I hope you've managed to avoid autotoxemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades these days? Getting better and better, I imagine. Or maybe you really don't care about that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought I might give you a quick premiere, since I know it can be confusing. Bridges has developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance. It focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge link, and miscellaneous. Obviously, the aim of this game is to get high grades in all 5 categories. If you ask me, though, you should prioritize cargo condition. I mean, what's the point of lugging something halfway across the continent if it's smashed to pieces in the process? Sure, some people aren't all that bothered. Some would even let you get away with up to 50% damage or so. But come on, imagine if you ordered a dozen thingamajigs and half of them were delivered broken. No, it's definitely better to put condition first. Treat your cargo with care and respect. And you'll be rewarded with way more it likes, trust me. This is my motto back then when I was a porter. It wasn't always easy, as you can imagine. Sometimes things got dicey, but I learned to hang in there and deliver my cargo in one piece. You'll do well to bear that in mind, Sam. After all, you've got the potential to be a way better porter than I was. Let's save real quick. And then go to this Luden fan. And after that, probably call it a day. Continue our journey next time. But first, Luden fan. I forgot what he gave us. I think it's a hat or something. How's the baby?
Tired, huh?
It's okay. You can just sleep on the way. Our strengthened bond. Let's see. Luden fan. There it is. It's very close, actually. Only 600 meters.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
It's okay, we have another boot on us, so we just replace it as soon as this one breaks.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, let's get that into. No. You see, legally, it's not a child yet, it's a fetus. Therefore, we'll cook as much as I want. Give it some brain damage while I'm at The child's fine. Very well protected. And there are many layers of plastic and glass.
Sam, I hate to say it, but I've got a high priority request. While this has nothing to do with our network expansion operations, it's still a major cause for concern. You can pick up the order via the terminal at Capital Knot's Western Distro Center. Let's save the detailed briefing until then. Don't delay, Sam. This one's important.
It's gonna be delayed. There's no consequences on when to pick up packages. It's just that when you do pick up the packages, some of them are limited by time. So, we're not going to be picking up the packages.
Beginning scan. Weapons detected. All weapons
It's okay.
locked until departure.
Our baby will be fine. Trust in me. Alright, yeah. Do tell me if you recognize this celebrity. Apparently they're popular, but I have no idea who he is. Be the man who lives in this terminal.
Delivering cargo.
Or this bunker.
You the delivery dude? Oh, that's a relief. I've just about given up on you. I don't know how you do it. I really don't. Respect, man. Seriously? Respect.
Here's your character figurines.
about time I hopped on the whole chiral network bandwagon, am I right? Join the UCA and all that. You can help me do that, yeah?
Absolutely. Absolutely, Drifter. You're lucky this child does not need to eat.
Thank you, Sam. Hey, take care out there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet.
Might need
you know?
a few AAA batteries though.
I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail after. Promise. Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. I don't want to be weird, but I feel you and I might have like a connection or something.
Do we have a connection? Luden fan.
Good work. New order available. Please access to...
I'll be sure to do that. We'll share like a bunch when we find more. Okay, I guess we don't get the item right away, which is understandable. We have to upgrade his stars a little more to get whatever he wants to give us.
Keep on keeping on, Sam.
Alright.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
No, wrong button. Okay. There's the right button. Every time I click the wrong button, there's a little promotion to the artist of this avatar. Feel free to check her out. I also have her link in my description. Okay, next location. Let's go there. And then we'll rest in the private room in that location. And save. If I see any emails, I'm just gonna run them over. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stick. Oh, this might hurt now. Okay, it's okay. Our packages are mildly damaged. Just a few scratches.
Stretch my legs.
Yeah, I think our bike can make it through this cliff. Well, actually, it might make it through there. We do want to take our bike with us to the private room if we can, because they have a thing where they can fix your vehicles. So you want to take it with you. Otherwise, your vehicles stay damaged if it was during your journey. Actually, is there a restroom here? I don't think we can rest in this shite. There's no private room in this one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. I have a pleasant verifying ID. Clear.
It probably is. It's probably, in fact, a very not so good bike for delivery, especially in this terrain as well. It's like 3-wheeled. It's a trolley.
Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. You always take such good care of our cargo.
Of course. 1% from that little motorbike incident.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Capital, not city. Let's see if there's any packages we can pick up to go there. I know Capital City for sure has a bed we can sleep in. So, okay. It's time sensitive, it's fine since we're going that direction anyways. I don't really need anything. We're delivering some fish. And we have to get there in 45 minutes in game time, of course, before it rots.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated. Time limit set. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Let's see. It does look like we're gonna have to leave our bike there. That's fine. We'll go as far as we can. And our bike's dying too, so this would be perfect time to leave it, I suppose. Now you stay your bike. Oh my god, it's my own rope. But for my other save file. I can't believe I still got 0 likes on it. Why did no one use my rope? I am indeed hydrating. Oh, I'm still dying. I have hydrated and dying. There's a capital, not city package we want to pick up, but kind of out of the way. Okay, let's see if we can get to it. Zero? I'm not too sure 0 on what. Zero on water? Oh, 0 likes. Yeah. I had 0 likes on my rope that I put down from my last game file. Like, it's a steep hill too. Why did no one use my tools that I placed? So in this game, you know, those tools, some of them are placed there by other players. And you can use them as well. And sometimes other players can see the tools that you place down. I have 0 likes on the rope I put down there. No one's using my tools, man. Although I have gotten a lot of likes on my later equipments, like the zip line. Lots of like on that one. Everyone wants to use the zip line. Fastest equipment in game. Where was the capital in that city? Maybe it's town. It's so far away though.
There we go.
I mean, maybe. Although, this is the routes to it. Oh no, shoes. Hold on, button. Yeah, let's change shoes. There you go. Got a new pair. If you don't change shoes when your shoes are ruined, Sam's feet start bleeding everywhere. The look cuts he will get from walking on barefoot or in ruined shoes. Kinda scary. Because he rips off some toenails if it's serious injuries. I'd rather not see him rip off his toenails. So I'll keep some good footwear on myself for him. I do like your theory, Drifter. Unfortunately, I'm afraid it's not the case. This is like the beginner's area, where I'm pretty sure every single player who ever plays this game passes through. I guess there's just more convenient rope climbing areas. Maybe I'm the only one who takes that route to go through the mountain. Also, the more players that walks the same path, the wider and deeper these footprints goes through. And you can tell a lot of people walk through this area because there's a whole path leading to the city.
Good morning, Sam. Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Well, I guess it really is real time. It's not in game time. Huh. Yeah, it's 45 minutes to deliver this fish. Oh my god.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah, no worries. There's plenty to this game that even I don't know.
First, deliver your cargo, then you can take on new requests.
Great, thank you. I would not have known that I can deliver my cargo and then take new requests. Instructions.
Thanks for the delivery.
Yeah.
Lightning quick as always.
Absolutely.
Hey, I got something for you.
Oh, here's where we get the hats. So if we wear the hats, our stamina lasts like 1% longer. But
Alright, until next time.
I still wear the hat, even though it's only like a tiny little bit.
Sam, managed to get that bonus, huh? Wear it with pride. That hat's reserved for Bridges staff who've gone above and beyond. Head on down to your private room if you want to see how it fits.
Is this what you call a bonus now?
Sam, I received word from Mama that she's completed her anti-BT weapon. Prototypes of her design form a part of your next shipment. A delivery of relief supplies for the people of Port Knot City. Port Knot City is a fair distance from BT territory, but the weapons should come in handy if any stray too close. They'll also provide people with the means to defend themselves when traveling outside the city limits. The shipment also includes a variety of medicines, as well as human sperm and egg samples. These specimens are essential for maintaining genetic diversity as they were donated by civilians living outside the major population centers. By taking advantage of chiralium's temporal properties, we can ensure they remain viable for as long as required. After the shipment's been processed, connect the Cupid. Now, once that's done, the entire region will be integrated into the chiral network. Afterwards, you'll be pushing on to Lake Knot City. So we've included relief supplies for the people there as well. Of course, to get there, you'll need to cross over the lake in between. Details on that will be in a second order you'll need to accept then. Without a doubt, this will be your longest run for us to date. Make sure you've got everything you need.
I say, I don't know what I did to deserve such kindness.
Thank you for your contribution.
Let's just accept it. But we're gonna deliver it next time. Oh my god, going all the way across the map.
That's a transfusion bag containing blood drawn from you. While equipped, it'll gradually replenish yours.
I don't remember if we have a utility bag
Sam,
yet.
this is our first attempt at developing an anti-BT weapon. I had to work fast with what we had, so they're basically modified hand grenades. At least, that's how they're meant to function. They've never actually been tested in the field. Who knows? You might be the first person to kill a BT. And wouldn't that be something? But, even if they do work, don't forget that they're fueled by your blood. Use too much, and you'll give yourself anemia.
Alright. I guess they already gave us some to start with. So I'll make one of those. And a boot. Yes. No. That's really sweet to hear, my friend.
To help you get comfortable with your weapons, we've set up a firing range. It's the perfect place to familiarize yourself with new equipment or brush up on your marksmanship. You can access the range at any time via a delivery terminal. We've also added an order to encourage you to practice with your new weapon. Better to learn how to use it in a safe environment than when your life is at stake, am I right?
Right.
Hard work pays off in the end.
It's also been fantastic to see you. Oh, we do have a utility bag. Okay, fantastic. Then that means we can carry 4 blood bags, no problem. Sperm and eggs reminds me of the story about a New Zealand man who made, like, who donated so much of his own sperms that they had to ask him to stop donating because he had, like, 400 or 500 children on the island or something.
Order assigned.
Yep.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
For a second there, I thought there was going to be a horror sequence. Every once in a while, this game loved to play a jump scare on you with random events. But it's pretty obvious when they gave the sign, so... Let's put on the hats. Great hats, Sam. Great hats. You know, when I was looking at some of the other videos by other players, Sam would occasionally pee blood. I don't even know what they have done to Sam to make him do that, honestly. I don't think I've ever seen Sam pee blood in my playthroughs so far. Nick Easton, delivery volume in your porter grades. How are your porter grades these days, Sam? I'm sure you're aware trying to account for all 5 factors is the basic premise. But if you're anything like me, you just want to deliver as much delivery volume as you can, or am I right? If so, you can always just load yourself up with a massive hull and aim for Bridges bonus for total cargo weight. Nothing wrong with the simple approach. Of course, in the good old days, it was easier. Roads were much better back then, so all you had to do was chunk all your stuff in the back of a truck and go for a drive. Can't do that now. Though, even if you've got a truck, they're usually more trouble than they're worth. Hell, you'll see them just sitting on the side of the road, locked and abandoned. Anyways, on the bright side, since lugging big loads of cargo is so hard these days, folks are usually really grateful when a porter manages this, hence the bonuses. Here at the distro center, for example, we have to make sure we've got plenty of food and material in stock, which means we have to make every delivery count. I dread to think what would happen if we run out of supplies. Oh, and how about this for some extra motivation? I found that my obsession with delivery volume have actually made me stronger, and able to carry even more. Well, I've said my piece, and now you know how to make yourself popular around these parts. Stack your cargo high. Good hints? I guess the more we carry, the stronger we'll get. The meaning of clarity. Clarity. Dear Sam, sorry you had to go through the trouble of chasing down that part for us, but believe me, you've done us a great service. Thanks to you, our chiral printer finally up and running. Didn't think it would ever happen, if I'm being honest. But it did, and now we don't have to rely on porters as much as before. We can make a lot of what we require with our printer, and if we need intel on the outside world, it's right there at our fingertips. On behalf of myself and everyone else here in Distro Center, thanks. None of this would have been possible without you. Funny story. The other day, I was using the network to read up on the word Cairo and where it comes from. Turns out its Greek meaning means hand. Bet you didn't know that, did you? The text went on about how your right hand is a mirror image of your left, but only if you put your palms together. And if you point them away and lay one hand on top of the other, well, that's clarity. That's how I understood it anyways. What it's got to do with the network, I'm not really sure. Something about routing connections or communications through the beach, which is basically another world like ours, but not really. So when you force elements of the two into contact, that triggers a void out. Anyways, all I know is that while I hope you keep on doing what you do to bring us together, you best leave the dead out of it, you hear? Lude fans, thanks for the Ludens, man. You're the best, Sam. You've brought me something one of a kind. A Ludens figure signed by none other than the creator himself. Try printing that with the Chiral network. The one you've got is pretty cool, but this is a national treasure. Legend has it that these Luden figures prominently in one of the creator's games, pre-Stranding humans, Homo sapiens, were obsessed with them. You know? It was through these works they reached the next level and became Homo Ludens. Apparently, what they played weren't games in the usual sense, but since there aren't any around anymore, we might never know what exactly that means. But these Luden figures, they were symbols of one game in particular, and I guess you could say that by collecting these figures, I'm playing a game of my own. Alright. Let's see our memory chips. They're usually just little Easter eggs. The Seven Samurai, it's a movie. Classic work from Akira Kurosawa, who became alongside Godzilla's Ishiro Honda, one of Japan's most globally acclaimed directors. The movie developed a huge cult following worldwide, and its history was retold in the Hollywood classic, The Magnificent Seven. The image of the villagers hiring the Seven Samurai in order to protect themselves strikes a chord with many preppers, living as they do, without supports of an organized nation-state, and making this a classic, old copies of which were much sought after. God of War. God of War is a 2005 action game that made use of the imagery and themes of ancient Greece. Many titles were subsequently released in the series, with the most recent, 2018's God of War, proving to be true return to form, featuring an all-new story and setting which range from Greece and Scandinavia. Listening to the soundtrack is sure to provide a wind beneath the wings of your imagination, carrying you away to the world of the gods for another epic adventure. I won't be reading, these are too long. Too long. Here, I'll stop on them every few seconds. I'll just glance through it, let's see. Interesting. It's basically radiation, but weirder. Oh, Die Hardman, that's what his name was. Die Hardman is the political one. Dead Man's the one who focuses on the BBs. Hardman's the one who focuses on the beaches. I forgot which one Mama focuses on. Mama is basically the favorite character of many people, honestly myself included. Probably one of the only characters in this game who do not really set out to use us. This is Mama, of course. She does have a real name, but everyone calls her Mama. Of course, Fragile, basically the second major character of this game. Of the few. She loves eating those little water bear bugs. It's kind of gross. Alrighty, well, there's your title. Yes. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for checking in, Drifter. It's always nice when you're here because you're a very active commenter. It actually feels like I'm interacting with. Oh my god, why is there so many messages? Interacting with people. Yeah. Thank you for your presence. Until next time. Bye-bye.